if you're gonna set that thing deeper, that toss gotta come up. Yeah, get it, boy. Get it, boy. Let's go. Well, your serve's been looking good. So coming together means just maybe more and more.
Yeah,
you know
more,
what?
exactly.
Let's just go large right now at some targets, like get warmed up, and then I wanted to talk 2 minutes on the return. So let's serve a little bit, and then I want to tell you just something about the return. Okay? Okay. Coming. Let's also just pick out one target right now, okay?
All right.
And let's stay on it. Which one do you want to go? Let's go T. You're on it. I mean, it's huge. The only thing comes, look, we don't have so much time on it either. And what I was going to actually do if we had time today is just get all the targets out and let's just hit them all. So you're trying to amplify the load, right? You're doing it. What I see when you go into this is that you don't have time. It seems to me like you're coming out of it and that ball's too low for you, and it's just like, so if you're gonna set that thing deeper, that toss gotta come up, in my opinion. It's just, you look great, it even looks like there's more there. It looks like there's even more there, but it looks like you just have to be so quick to find that spot, and when you find it, it's a little bit low, and you get some press throughs. And so as much as we efficiently sort of cut some height off it in the beginning based on the load that you were applying at that time, now if you go deeper into the load, I think it's gotta come up. Not that much, and again, this is a little bit for you to find, but enough that to me, it looks rushed, and it doesn't look like you're able to maximize that up space. Like, I think it even comes up a little, I think you play with it a little bit more, because I think also, out of that big load, you're gonna be exploding up, and I just think your extension place is higher than you're realizing.
That feels like I might stretch you for, but is that almost?
Yeah, I mean, again, what I would say is this. It's an aesthetic to my eye. It's but it's the first time we really get into it, right? Like in terms of like, okay, maybe you adjust it. So I think it's a little bit of experimentation. If you feel like you're searching for it, I don't know. You might have to be, play with it a little bit. When I watched you serve, it looked great. It looked like a low toss that you're too fast into. What's that? It might be, and again, short's a term I'm using for like, it just doesn't look like now that you're getting here, like you get, there's two things going, right? We're loading, but then we're loading so we can explode harder. And it looks like you load so well, but then the explosion is still met at the same place that you were previously. So you're not like getting, it's like why, it's like when I was younger, I was like, why do pros have problems with their toss? I just put it right here. Well, the reason is because I'm not exploding so much. They've got to put that toss into a place that their explosion is going to be when they come out. And so it's more, there's more of a matrix there. Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. And I think you toy with another couple inches, and because I think you have more on both ends than you realize. Like, I think you have more load, and I think you have like bonkers potential in this explosion thing, and I just think you're gonna play with that dynamic. Yeah, get it, boy. Get it, boy. Let's go. Now, I like where you're getting now. Like height, just again, I'm only today going by an aesthetic of like, what does it feel like? Yeah, like, and also does it feel like you have enough time to do the thing that you've built? Now that looked nice. That didn't look rushed, you know what I mean? It looked like, again, what I want you to view it as this. First, keep being patient with yourself. That's something we're working on, because I know where you want to go, man. You're gonna look up and you're gonna be there one day, okay? So keep going. Look at it as this is one side, but the other side, why are we doing this? To explode out of it more, right? So that ball needs to be where the maximum explosion is, and so if ball's not where the maximum explosion is, then you're having to mute the work that you did. Great, man, get it. Yeah, man, get it. I mean, you practice how much down you can get and how much up. That's why I was thinking, you know, one thing you can do is go out, like as much as just do what you're doing. I mean, as much as I want and you want more and more control in your game, I think it's an important part of you reaching the next levels is you just have to be able to control the ball, right? Part of this is also experimentation on power levels, and I would go out and I would get my targets out and I would just see how much I can coil and how much I can get out of it and try to start matching those things up a little bit. Now I like that one. It moved the wrong, you know, got away from you that way, but I like the height for what you were trying to do. Yeah, now that's where I'm liking it. If it felt a little high, I even felt like you still got down cork to do. Like I still like, but I feel like that is gonna give you room to do what you want in there. Yeah. Now that was, I like that one. That one again, because the other one even was like 3 inches lower than that. That one to me doesn't look rushed. It's the first, like there's only been 2 or 3 today that haven't looked rushed in my like my aesthetic, you know what I mean? That haven't looked like we're trying to fit it all into this thing and yes, it fits, but there's goo coming out the sides, you know what I'm saying? Like that last one, as you look at it, and you do a couple more, felt like he got all the time in the world even to build inside that a little bit. Maybe an inch or 2 high, but that's okay, you're trying to find that space. And maybe an inch low. And probably about perfect on that last one. I got a boogie, but I'd work on those. Hey, last thing I want to tell you on your return, okay? You know, I was watching people, you know, this weekend watching some of those tournaments, and I'll tell you this. You got to have a split forward. I watched you in group, kind of like trying to take the deeper position, but not make a split forward, right? And you look stagnant, right? And I bet you felt stagnant. Point is this, you can take a deeper position, but if you're going to go with an abbreviated move, you got to have the split forward, right? Like I was watching everybody this weekend and these specific things. If you want to make the 1-2 snap, regardless of the depth of your position, there's got to be a trigger forward. If you're looking to move back here and start playing with this idea, watch, they're going to serve, and I'm going to treat it like a ground stroke that I'm ready to go pace to a ball, right? I'm ready to go make some movement to a ball, right? Like a boom, and I'm ready to go over here and take a big swing on a ball. That's fine to have an upright move. Okay, but look to me like your uprightness, then you're trying to make a step through and it's stagnant from there. So it's not so much about the depth preparation, it's about the mentality out of the split. Are you gonna abbreviate here, or are you gonna go and get ready to dance around and find the spot and go swing, which I think you should toy with that technique. I haven't seen it come from you, you haven't tried it yet, because you've tried some deeper positions, but they've still all had the same mentality of pop, pop, pop. So what you want to try here and there with a buddy is I'm going to try to be a little bit deeper, but this is a ground stroke. And I've got a big target and I want to go boom, and then I'm going to get ready to get set up in a spot and take a big stroke.
And like,
yeah, from this sort of depth I would. This sort of depth I'd take a big swing into one of the corners.
Thank you, that's such a cool little spot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.